there.
Okay guys, so today we will be covering the full backup and recovery topics. Share my screen.
So now how many classes are left? What's up? No.
Yeah,
How many classes are left now? Do I have left?
I guess we have completed 5 sessions. So we might have 10 other sessions as well.
Okay, 10 more.
Yeah.
So after taking 10 class, we'll be professional, right?
Yes.
Professional. You will be professional, Vinod.
No, it's Sadeb and Amit.
Video download करेको हेऱ्यो? Did you see the?
Just right click and download, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we have this session. Okay, so let's have a brief overview of what we have covered till now. We installed Oracle Weblogic. We configured the domain, and this we need to check. We checked for managed servers, and so this is still pending. Yesterday we covered this one.
On the, you know that, what do you call that, configuration domain?
Yeah.
We just did theoretically, we didn't do practically, like.
Where?
On the domain configuration?
So,
Well,
yeah,
you
so, yeah, but you guys have like already created the domains, right?
Well, I think when I downloaded the Oracle, you know, like it created by its own, like a default domain. That's why Amit, me, Sadeb, everybody got the name base underscore domain. So I don't know, like how to create by my own. Like maybe you meet us later, you know, not right now. Like I didn't create that domain because it was like a default domain.
No, actually, say you have like already created, because when like you went through the configuration wizard, so you already inputted everything, whatever it needed. And in the slide as well, we have detailed steps for that. So you can try to configure after the class. You can try to configure a domain with some different name, and
Okay.
for that here we have a sample file as well, which is attached in the presentation.
So we can rename the domain too, right?
No, actually, because once you create it, the reference is there in like many configuration files, so it's not recommended. So we saw this config asset, and where like we were inputting the all the details. So this is the default name which comes space underscore domain.
Yeah.
But here we gave the domain name as Weblogic.
Oh, okay.
So that's just a small change. So even you
But we have already got our domain name as a base domain, but we can change it again, right?
yeah, you cannot change it, but you can create a new separate domain. So you can do again run this config.sh file from common bin directory in Weblogic home, and you can create a new WebLogic domain.
I have one question.
Yeah.
So in my laptop, I have installed WebLogic 10.3.6,
Mm-hmm.
and if I wish to download the WebLogic 12c in my laptop, keeping the old one without deleting it.
Okay.
So what would be my directory of the new WebLogic? So how can I put to WebLogic in middleware or Oracle home?
Yeah, you need to have some like different install path actually. So you can
Okay.
have
It does
some.
not.
So right now, like you have the path as like this. So right now you have path like Oracle middleware, right?
Yeah.
So you can create a new directory called Oracle 1, and inside that you can like install it. So that will be like completely different because we will be
Okay. So
installing
that.
it only when there is something like completely different. Else we can create as many domains as we want.
So during the installation process, we need to assign, or before installation we have to assign.
During the installation process, it will ask like where you want to install the logic. So at that time, you
Okay.
can create a new directory, Oracle 1. So it will
Okay. Okay.
automatically take the Oracle 1 as the default directory for all the installation and for further steps.
Okay. So if I won't do anything, then that old Oracle will be replaced by the new one.
No, no, no. That is present in Oracle. So Oracle 1 will also be there, and Oracle will exist there as well. There is a link.
Okay. By default it comes as Oracle one. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Even you can like experiment it on your own. Like you can try to install, and if you face an issue, you can let me know. Okay. And you guys can try to create a domain as well. Just practice it after the class, and if you face an issue, let me know. So we will go through it. But it will not take much effort. So you can follow this doc, and you can easily create a new WebLogic domain. And in that, like we already know how to create custom scripts, how to start manage server, how to create new managed servers and admin server and all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So try to create a domain after the class with a different name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so this admin tool. Now we have a backup and recovery section. After this, we will be checking deploying web application, JDBC and data
No,
sources.
we are not learning about Node Manager.
No, that, yeah, see, tomorrow like we will be learning about deploying web applications, after which we will be checking for JDBC and data sources connectivity.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And after which we will be checking for utilizing Node Manager and log management, after that clustering, cluster configuration, and then security and SSL. The last session will be for JMS.
But to do the clustering, we need to do the yesterday's class, right?
Sorry?
I mean, to learn cluster, like you said, we have to
Yeah.
know. How to connect?
Yeah, it's better if we know that because that is the real use of clustering.
Yeah, without learning that, like it's no purpose of clustering, right? You say?
Yeah, that will like not have like much benefit to end users because you are creating cluster on single server, and if that goes down, your cluster is of no use.
Okay.
So backup and recovery, we will see. So you already like know about this, like what is offline backup and what is backup and what is recovery, right? So in backup, basically we will be backing up our configuration, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And why we are backing up? We are backing up so that in case of any issues in future, or if we are making any change, so to prevent any issue which might arise due to some change or patching or WebLogic upgrade or JDK change. So there might be like many operations which might be doing, and to prevent any issues which may arise due to any change, we always take a backup before making any change. Even like we have like already tried it yesterday. You might remember that when Amit was working on his server, so he moved the old WebLogic domain with a backup name, right? He moved base underscore domain to base domain underscore backup.
Yes.
So why he did that? Because he was taking a backup of previous instance, so that in case of any issues, he can revert back to the backup. So today, if he don't want the setup which we did yesterday, he can revert back to the base underscore domain underscore backup folder, which he took up, which he like took as the backup. So that's why like we use the backups to revert to a previous state. So any questions on like what is backup and like recovery basic concept? So you might already be doing it for your like yourself, right? You might be like backing up your mobile phone photos or documents to some like Google Drive or Dropbox, something like that, right?
Yeah. Maybe I did it. I think.
So similarly, like we don't use Dropbox or Google Drive, things like that, but it's a like basic whatever backup or recovery you are doing, that you are doing on your Unix server or Windows server. So there are two types of backup basically. There is a offline backup and there is a online backup. So we need to like understand the difference between a offline backup and online backup. So as per the name suggests, offline backup is when everything is shut down. When your admin server is down, your managed server is down, your node agent is down, your application is down, everything is down. At that time, you take a backup of your environment. So that is called an offline backup. Because all admin server, managed servers, everything is down in your environment. So any idea like why we do it that way? We do it that way, offline backup, why we do it? So that there is no file which is like in progress, or there is no transaction which is in progress. So we will be having only the main configuration files, and we have a snapshot of every like every file and every logs, everything. And what's an online backup? Online backup is when you do not shut down your environment before backing up the files. And so to avoid an inconsistent backup, do not make any configuration change until the backup is completed. So if you make any configuration change while online backup is in progress, then since you might be changing the configuration file and the file has already been like backed up, so there will be a change in the backup configuration.
So which one is better, offline or online? Because offline backup, we have to shut down all the servers, right?
Yeah.
So that means like the customer won't be able to, I mean, get the information if the server is down. So online backup is better, or we do the both?
Yeah, there are like different use cases. So when you will be doing the offline backup, that will be during like some OS patching or some OS like patch or upgrades on your Weblogic. At that time, you will be using the offline method because you want to have a snapshot after a patch or before patch. Because in during patching or OS upgrades, there are a lot of files with changes. So at that time, an offline backup is recommended so that you have like complete snapshot and there is like no change whatsoever is happening. Because everything will be in a stop state, so there will not be any like change or any process running at that time. So that backup is more consistent. But for like normal, usual like daily backups or before like deploying anything, so if you want to deploy anything at that time, probably you take an online backup.
Wait, when we back up, every time we give a new name and save it, or like when you take a backup, delete the last backup and then replace it by the new one.
That depends like how much physical storage you have, like how many backups you want to take with like you. So if you want 5 backups, you only like take the last 5 backups and you can delete the oldest 6th backup.
Okay.
So that is like on you, like how you want to manage it. It's like no, there is no guidelines for that how many backups. So sometimes you may want to have only one single backup, and sometimes you may want to have like all the backups, whatever you have.
So Anush,
Yeah.
so when we do a backup, backup file or everything, you store in default location set by the computer, or we have to?
Yeah. There are like two methods here basically. The backup and recovery which we are learning, this we do. This backup we are taking. Okay.
Good.
And there is another backup and recovery mechanism which will be like taken care by your storage team. So whenever you go into like your real life production work, you will come to know that okay, we have a storage team as well which maintains like all the network attached storage or a remote storage, all the hard disk and all, and they also take care of your backup and recovery of your physical server. So what they do exactly is they take a full snapshot of your physical server. So each and every directory in your Ubuntu machine is backed up by them, and like you don't have to like worry about that because that is their responsibility. So you just need to ask them, okay, either take the full backup or only take these particular directories. So you can even ask them that okay, only take the backup of Oracle middleware directory, because rest other directories I don't have important stuff. So if you don't back up that, I am fine.
Mm-hmm.
And as for company policy, so you might also have like company policy that okay, they need to back up the full image of your physical server. So in that case, like replica of like all the storage mount points is like backed up on some other server as well. So in case the hard disk crashes, because that is like even you might have seen in your laptop or as well, if your hard disk crashes, your data is gone. So what is the
Yep.
recovery method? We need to install a new hard disk and copy the same file structure from the backup. Okay, so that is like system administrator level of backup and recovery, which they usually take care. We need to coordinate with them. So we need to check only once like they restore the backup, we will check, okay, if all our domain path and WebLogic path is like restored or not. So that is like our stuff which we do.
So are we learning how to do offline backup and online backup in our machine? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can like stop everything and then like just like what we did yesterday. So you can go into like Oracle middleware. Let me give you the presenter, right? Was that Amit? Okay, Amit, you are the presenter.
You
Okay.
can hear me?
Yeah. Binod, shall I make you the presenter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to do?
Go to your domain path. Go to Oracle
From
middleware.
terminal, right?
No, 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 no. Go one directory back. But like, let me finish the slide first actually, then like it will be more like, then we can do the practical.
Okay.
Okay. Or let me make the presenter. Because that way like we will understand why we are taking the online and why we are taking the, when we are taking the offline.
Uh-huh.
So we understood like offline backup is when we stop everything, then backup. Online backup when everything is up and running and we still take a backup. And when do we perform a full offline backup? We perform an offline full backup at the following times. We do it immediately when we install Weblogic, okay, or immediately after an operating system software upgrade. If there is an like OS patch or there is an upgrade on your like operating system, suppose you are upgrading from Ubuntu 10.04 to 11.04. So in that case also we will take a full offline backup, or whenever like you are upgrading or is there are any patch to be applied on Oracle Fusion middleware or WebLogic. So at that time also you take a backup. And when we perform an online backup of runtime artifacts, so this involves backing up the runtime artifact, like whatever it is running at the time when we take a backup, those are the runtime artifacts. That enables you to restore your environment to a consistent state as of the time of your most recent configuration or the metadata backup. So it's recommended that you do not make any change when the online backup is running, because if you are running a backup and you are making a configuration change as well, so definitely there will be an inconsistency in backup and existing configuration, right? So it's recommended that on a regular basis you back up your runtime artifacts, or before making any change to configuration change to a component or cluster. Sorry.
Anuj, I have one question.
Yeah.
How often do we need to back up online, because most of the time we need to change the configuration, and in our backup there is no any configuration change. So the backup is a regular process, just daily or what?
Yeah, you can also like backup on the daily basis, and you can make a backup before like any major change. So suppose like yesterday we changed the listen address of admin server, right?
Yeah.
So that was a major change. Why? Because we were not sure what will happen if we change the listen address. We could have like gone in a situation like where our admin server is, even if our admin server is not able to come up on that particular listen address, then we will not be able to access admin server, because we shut it down and we changed the listen address, and now it is not coming up. So we will be in a we will not be in a good position, because now you cannot go into admin server and change the listen address because your admin server is down and you're not able to restart it. So in scenarios like such changes, we take a backup prior to changing any configuration change, so that in case anything goes wrong, usually nothing will go wrong, but in case we can like expect like at least like 100 times, at least one time something might go wrong. So for the sake of that one time, we usually take a backup so that we will not be in a bad situation in case anything wrong happens. So we can take an online backup after making any configuration change or prior to deploying a custom Java Enterprise application. Okay. So in such cases, we make the major changes. So now we will try a practical scenario of like how we will take a offline backup and we will do a offline backup recovery, and then we will do an online backup and we will do an online backup recovery. Okay, let me give Binod the presenter. Binod, can you share? Go to terminal. So your Weblogic is down?
No, it's running actually.
Okay. Let's like for offline backup, everything should be down, so we can shift it down. Yeah, you can go to control and set it down.
Okay.
Yeah, now we go to terminal. Go to Oracle middleware. So we are already in the Oracle middleware directory. And this
Yeah.
is our, so under this directory we have two components. We have domains and we have WebLogic.
Yeah.
So usually in offline method, we take, because in offline method, it's dependent on your operating system patches and WebLogic patches and all. So at that time, we take the backup of both user projects and our domains and WebLogic setup files as well. So that due to any patching, if like there is any change in some configuration file, so we will be able to revert to whole logic or domain changes. So offline backup is the like main backup. So you can keep less offline backup. So it usually you will not be doing like much offline backups. Mainly you will be doing online backups most of the time. But like during major changes like OS patching, or you can say you are applying some patches in WebLogic, you are upgrading WebLogic. At that time only you need to take an offline backup. So go to one directory back. Yeah, ls-lrt.
There's only one middleware director.
Yeah, we need to take a backup of this directory.
Okay.
And how we will create a tar file of this directory. Okay, so whatever changes we will be making in this under this folder, so our tar will remain consistent. There will be no change in that. And in case of any issues, we can untar the tar file.
Okay.
So you can do one thing. You can tar this directory. And do you have the command? Or
For tarring, dot hyphen x, right?
X is for extracting. Right now
So
we have to create. So you can do like this.
hyphen c.
No. Let me tell you. Like this. This is the command which you need to run.
Okay. So tar dash Anush.
Yeah.
So it's a tar hyphen cvf.
Yes.
What is it? CVF means create.
It will create an archive basically. C is for creation of tar file.
Uh-huh.
It will like it's like similar to what WinZip do, archive.
Okay.
it creates a archive. Archive itself is a backup.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, now run this command.
And middleware underscore bkp means
Yeah,
bkp dot.
that is the backup which we are creating. So that is
So
like,
that's
yeah,
that's the
that
name.
is the backup which will be created,
Oh, okay, I got it.
and middleware is the directory whose backup we want to create.
Okay.
So you can even write that command somewhere because it will be like we'll
Yeah.
be using it quite frequently for backup and recovery all the times.
Yeah. So when we're backing up the file, we gotta do it only in tar.
No, you can even simply copy it as well. So you can copy what the directory from one directory to another, or you can even copy it onto some other location as well as you desire.
But that will take long time, right?
Usually we use star because it will create a single file, so you can like extract whenever you want, or you can like zip this star file and you can place it somewhere else as well.
Oh, okay.
Because
So this is
usually what happens if I am going to apply a patch, so that might update my JDK files, and now my domain gives me some problem while starting. So at that time, reverting the change, this backup will be helpful, where we can revert the all the changes. It will revert everything. So it's
okay.
like a full backup, you can say, because it has the WebLogic executable files or binary files backup, and it has the domain backup as well. And
Uh-huh.
but it is usually the very big size. So even if you go and see here, you can see the size is very huge. Now run ls-lrt.
So the backup is not is that is the backup means only copy or is backup means cut?
It's a copy, it's not a cut.
Okay. All right.
Because if it is a cut, then it will not be a backup.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So on tar?
No, no, not now.
Not yet.
So you can run ls-lrth.
LRTH?
Yes.
Is that the one?
Yeah. H is why we use H. H is for human readable format.
Oh, okay.
So now it is showing in GB. So the backup is 1.5 GB with all the installable files and WebLogic domain, managed server data, and with even the log files. And usually in production, its size will be like quite huge, around 5 GB or 10 GB, depending on the how much data you have in WebLogic domain. Okay, so now we will see how we can utilize this backup. Okay,
Uh-huh.
go into middleware directory.
Yeah, can you see it?
Yeah, ls-lrt. Okay, now run this command. Don't run it, just copy paste it. Don't run that.
Okay.
Paste it into the terminal, and in front of this command, give the directory name as WL server underscore 12.1, which is above. No. Like ahead after the command.
Oh, okay, okay. Space, right?
Yeah, space, then
WS
WL server
server.
underscore 12.1. You can hit tab, it will come.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what it will do is we are like forcefully removing. R is for recursive. So whatever directory is or whatever is inside this directory, it will be removed forcefully. RM is for removing, delete.
Oh.
RM is like delete command. Okay. Now run this.
And how about RF?
Yeah, R is for recursively. Those are the parameters.
Recursive leaf?
Yeah, it what it is doing is it will recursively delete your folder. So whatever directories inside are there, they will also be deleted.
Or RM is delete and RF is recursive folder.
Recursive forcefully. It will not ask,
Okay.
okay, are you sure you want to delete? It will forcefully delete. So when
Oh.
we use this, only when like we are 200% sure that we want to delete this.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
We'll never like run it if like we are not sure of if we are checking, then you can simply use the RM command. But here we are like pretty sure that we have a backup, so we can do that.
Okay. So do it, run it.
Yeah, do it.
Now do ls-lrt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already gone.
So we are imagining a situation that our this directory has corrupted.
Yeah.
So we are assuming that we have not deleted, but due to some issues, it is gone.
Yeah.
Now go to user projects and try to restart like admin server.
Oh, in admin server.
Yeah. No. If you run it like this, yeah, you can even run like this. See,
I can run like this too, or just go from the console.
we created a start admin.sh command, so we
Yeah,
can
run.
usually run that. Yeah, you can try start admin.sh. No. Go there itself. It will not come here. Now tail the nohub.out file.
Tail?
Yeah, tail nohub.out.
What happened?
No. Press enter first so that you can come out from here.
Oh, okay. Tail?
Press
No.
enter.
Yeah.
Now tail nohub.out.
Mm-hmm. Enter.
Yeah. So you can see the errors. Can you maximize the screen terminal?
Okay. Can't
Say
open.
it is looking for WL server directory, but it is failing because it is not able to
Open.
find that WL server 12.1. So these kind of issues you can face, like in case there is some issue with some mount point or some mount point has been corrupted. So, because that usually happens with your hard disk, even your in laptop as well. Your hard disk crashes or some folders got deleted or infected by virus and they are not accessible. In that case, you need to restore from the backup. So now what we will do is we will restore, since our folder is missing. So we will restore the backup which we took earlier. Can you go to the backup location?
Okay. It's on tar.
Yeah. tar-xvf we will use for extract is xvf hyphen you need to put hyphen is for parameters tar space hyphen, yeah, and the tar file name in front of it which we want to extract, middleware underscore backup dot tar. Yeah, just run it.
Okay.
It is still running. Is it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you guys see it?
Yeah, so you can see that it is backed up now.
Yeah.
Now go to admin server and try to restart it. It will come up now fine.
But you mean admin server from console or from here?
Yeah, because it is down, so we need to start from backend itself.
Uh, Why is not going?
Yeah, it will take some time.
The admin server is running, yeah. Alright.
Yeah, because we just restarted it, right?
Yeah.
So it's now up now. So this was an offline backup. Like we backed up WebLogic and we saw that there was an issue with WebLogic configuration file. So WebLogic was not, we were not able to restart our admin server. So we had to like revert, restore the offline backup, after which we were able to restart our admin server. Now what we will do is you can go now, you can delete that offline backup.
Delete? Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
because like right now we are like testing and deploying and everything, so there is not much use for that, so you can delete that to free up the space.
I can just press Control C, no?
Yeah, you can press.
But if I press Control C, it's gonna shut down, right?
I'm not sure which. Oh yeah, yeah, that's why you have to start it with the start
Okay.
admin.sh. I think you didn't start it with start admin.sh, the custom script which we created earlier, right?
Okay, let's do that now. Star CD bin, right?
Yeah.
So, uh, I don't have to tell them no hop, right? Because I already set it up, right?
Sorry.
Do I have to tell them like a no hop command? Not, right?
No, just run it. We already have like put no hub and the background sign already inside the script, so that is not necessary now. Yeah, you can tail the nohub.out file.
Okay. It says what? With disable equal to false?
Sorry,
Did it,
I didn't get you.
uh, can you see my screen?
Yeah, it's visible.
It says the destination sequence store with interval this with in the last sentence it says disabled equal to false. Is this message supposed to show?
Yeah, that is fine.
Okay.
That is like configuration. So unless you see any error or warning, you will see that okay, we will learn that in like so you can see that server state changed to running, server started in running mode. That means server is up and running. There is like no warning or error message right here. So in case of any issues, you will see error message or warning as well if there is some problem.
Uh, Before I had one.
Yeah, tell me.
When I was starting my WebLogic, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was one. It's not error, but I didn't see the like the same message that I used to see like started running. You know.
Not sure what You are asking, can you come again?
Uh, well, I'll tell you in like maybe tomorrow if I have same problem.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so we took an example of offline backup. Now you can try online backup. So online backup are like small backups, so it will not be that much bigger. So you can go into the domain path.
From terminal.
Yeah, terminal.
Okay.
So
Back.
now we will take a backup of the domain only. We will not take a backup of WebLogic. And even our like WebLogic is up and running. So
Only this, right?
yes, go to domains. No, 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 no. Go to domains because we might be having multiple domains, but we are making change only for base domain. So we will take a backup of only the base domain.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you can take a backup of base domain.
Give the new name, right?
Dot tar. Yeah, perfect. No, no, no. You
Uh,
need to give dot tr as well, so that we know that okay, this is an tar file. Yeah, that is fine now.
I can give 2 dot.
Yeah, that is not an issue.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Ready?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, it's done.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Okay. Now ls -RT.
Okay.
So here is our backup. Can you do ls-lrth? So we can see that it is only 88 MB. Previously, the offline backup, which was the biggest backup, was around 1.5 GB. So domain backups are usually smaller, and this is so. We usually take domain backups when like if there is any change or if there any like any deployment we are doing. So at that time probably we will do the domain backups. And if anything there is anything goes wrong, then we can restore this backup. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can go to base domain now. We will do the same kind of scenario here. ls-lrt. Now what we will do is we will delete the security folder. rm-rf security.
RF security. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes. Right.
All right. There's no security file.
Now try to restart the admin server.
In the console, right?
No, 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 no. We need to start admin server. I think it is already running, right?
Yeah, it's already running.
Okay. Now stop it from the console.
It's stopped.
Now try to start from with start admin.sh.
Do I have to go inside the bin or no?
Yeah.
You got an error message, right?
Yes. Now can you do one thing? You can open a no in less mode with less command.
Less.
No upload out. Can you come in the last line? To come into last line, you need to do press shift and G. Shift G.
Oh, Shift G. Okay. Shift G.
Shift and G together.
I did already.
No, it's saying showing for March 13. Today is March 13. Yeah. So with arrow key, you can go upwards and you can see what was the problem. With up arrow key.
Yeah, I'm going up arrow.
Now see what is the error.
Uh, Resource unavailable, expression missing.
Can you
Is that there? Okay.
highlight the error?
Is this the one error?
Yeah, exactly. See, you found out the error very quickly. So you are becoming expert now.
No, actually, I'm just doing because you're telling me.
Yeah, because this is the error. Even see, there are like slash, greater than and small sign, less than and greater than sign, and
Uh,
in between them it is written critical, notice, error,
Failed.
echo. So those are all the log labels. So they say about an log if it's an issue or if it is an problem. So critical means this is a critical error,
Mm-hmm.
and even uh, after critical you see that it is notice that server state change to failed. So it is giving a notice to in the logs that server state has failed, and after which there is an error that critical service has failed, so server will shut itself
Shut down.
down. And the problem was that there is a problem in serialized system ini.dat file. It is saying that missing serialized system ini.dat.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems that it has got corrupted. Now we need to restore the domain backup which we took earlier,
Yeah.
because this missing file was present inside the security directory.
Uh-huh.
So now restore the domain backup.
Okay. Well, Control C, right?
No, press Q, only Q.
Oh, okay, okay. I got it. Let's do it. Back one more. In the domain, right?
Yes.
Okay. Where's the command? Oh, my bad, my bad. Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, I'm inside the security. What security?
Oh, there is some voice coming from Sadev. So I have muted Sadev.
So, you want me to start the uh,
Hey, yeah, now restart. You already have restarted admin. Have you tried restarting admin?
yeah.
You can hear me, Anush?
Yeah, Amit.
Okay. So I got confused here. For online backup, we don't need to shut down the server.
Yeah, there is no need to shut down the server.
And then, okay, and the steps. So we took a backup for the domain, right? Base domain.
Yeah.
And then we removed the security folder.
Yeah, that we did intentionally to create a effect that okay, what if something goes wrong? So we could have like removed any, we could have like tried to remove any
Oh, okay.
folder, or it
Okay.
might got like removed automatically. That can happen. So we did like intentionally, but like in real world scenario, you can see that okay, some disk failed or some mount point is missing. So you will see such kind of errors in your logs. Then you like need to restore from the backup all the
Okay.
directories. So if you have a domain backup, then you can restore the domain backup. Else we can go with the full offline backup, or you can ask the system administrator to restore from the some tape backup, or like, because what system administrator do is they take the backups in tapes and all. They take incremental daily backups, they take monthly backups, complete snapshots of your physical server. So they usually have the major like backup and recovery software, specialized tools which like backup
So
and
I
restore.
mean, if in case something goes wrong with our backup too, like we can ask that system admin to restore it.
Yeah, we if there is a backup scheduled on the for that particular server, so you can always check with your system administrator if what kind of backup is scheduled for your server, because you will not be knowing unless you ask them. You cannot know.
Uh,
So you need to ask them that okay, what kind of backup is currently scheduled for my server? What kind of like Is it taking the backup of all the directories or only some particular directories? And in case of when I need to restore some files, what are the steps I need to do? Whom I need to contact, or is there any ticket I need to raise? Such kind of questions you can ask.
So that kind of question we ask when we first join, or
No, when there isn't like when you like take over your role, so you can ask your teammates that, okay, is there any backup running for our research server? So like how like we are taking care of the backup things. So they will
oh,
probably let you know.
okay.
Or but if they don't know, then you go to the system admins.
And if they don't know, then they should have known like where the backup goes, right? Like since they are already working as a WebLogic admin.
Yeah, if they don't have idea, then probably like the backup is taken care by the system administrator. So you need to watch
So
that.
if we go and ask system admin, they might think that, oh, this guy knows a lot, so they might put us in the.
There is lot of voice coming in the background. I'm not able to hear.
Oh, they're sorry.
Okay, sure. No sure. Yeah, tell me.
What I was saying is like every admin, WebLogic admin, they should know where their backup goes, right?
Definitely.
Again, if they don't know and we join and then we ask the team and they don't know and we go ask the admin, like the system admin, and then don't they put like they might think that we are like a little smart and they might put us in front of the team, then we might be getting a lot of problem because as we are just a new people, new
No, no,
newcomer.
this is a process improvement. This is, you are not doing something wrong, like you are improving on something. Because backup and recovery, why it is important? Because till the time it is running fine, there is everything is good, right?
Hmm.
But in
Yeah.
case any file goes missing, just like we saw that one of the files was missing and our servers were not able to restart. At that
Yeah.
time, what can save us? No one will save us except the backup.
Uh-huh.
So that is the like same case. You have your laptop, you have all the pics in it. If you have a backup, then you are good. But if you don't have a backup and your system is gone, then you're definitely all the pics are gone. You cannot like never restore those.
So, is there any command that we can put and then know that what file is missing, what directory is missing?
That you can only like check from the logs, because we in previous, like when we restored the domain logs, we found out that okay, some file was missing. It was looking for some file in WLS directory and that was missing. And at that time we intentionally removed it, so we know that okay, that was missing. And here as well, it was in the error, it was saying that missing serialized ini.dat file, and the
Uh-huh.
location for that file is inside the security directory only.
We should know that, right?
Yeah. So you need to like check the logs basically, because everything will be in the logs. So in logs you will see all kind of information. So logs, you can say logs are your best friend when you are in the job,
Yeah.
because you will be able to troubleshoot the issue, you will be able to fix the issue, you will be able to fine tune the problems or fine tune the environment by looking at the logs.
So, what's the command to look the logs? I forgot. Sorry.
You can use the like any command. There is a less command, there is more command, there is cat command. So whatever like
Like,
you feel good to work with. Usually less is a very powerful command. So you can use less all the time to navigate through the logs.
less log file. I mean, less logs. How do
Less
you?
and any file name, any file name.
Oh, okay,
To
okay.
see any file, you can either use the tail command. Tail only shows the last 10 lines.
Uh-huh.
So less displays all file like a book.
Okay. And you said about the screenshot, right?
Snapshot.
Oh, snapshot. Right. Is that a command or what is that mean, snapshot?
It's like in like a, it's not a command, it's a concept.
Okay, okay, okay.
So snapshot, when I said that we take a snapshot of the current system, that means we are capturing the current state. We are
Uh-huh.
capturing the current configuration in a backup file. So that is a, that we can call as a snapshot. And if we
Oh,
want to revert to this particular snapshot or backup, we use the untar command to revert the backup.
okay, got it.
So that was all for backup and recovery. And what you can also do is you can put this backup on like some other location as well if you want.
Uh-huh.
In case why when we need to do that, only if like we don't have a physical backup by SA or system administrator or storage team. If they're like not backing up physically, then probably we will need to you can make the tar file and then you can place it on some other server.
Uh-huh.
And why we would be doing that? Because in case like this server is, there is some issues with this server, then definitely since your backup is on this server, you will not be able to access that backup, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we put it on some other server. So suppose you took the backup here on Vinod's server, but we put it on Amit's server so that if something goes wrong, your hard disk crashes, then since your hard disk has crashed, so there is no point in like having the backup on your hard disk because previously it was in your hard disk. So that's why, but earlier we put it on Amit's machine so we can copy it from the Amit server. But that is needed only when like we don't have a physical backup from SA. If as long as we have like different kind of physical backups by SA, then we are good. We can keep the backups on the same machine because main backup is already there on some remote machine on the tapes. So they usually take the backups on tape archives because like they are cheaper than physical hard disk.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I will give you an assignment today to learn more about VI.
Yeah. You said?
VI editor. Yeah.
Oh, VI.
So you can try practicing those VI commands, and I will give you some a chart with common Linux commands as well. So you can practice those Linux commands as well because like that will be quite helpful in your day-to-day activities with the servers because definitely you need to be an expert in VI and the
Yeah.
Linux commands as well because like you know WebLogic and but if you don't know how to use less command or how to use tail command properly or how to use some other Unix basic commands, then like it will be like a roadblock.
Uh-huh.
So you know the WebLogic, but you don't know the Unix commands, then it will be like a big roadblock. So you guys need to practice some Unix commands as well.
Oh.
So today you can like practice all those commands which I will be giving you. You
Okay.
can, so probably when we meet tomorrow, you guys will be expert in like Unix commands and VI. Okay. So I will share that with you guys. Okay. So this was for online and offline backup and recovery methodologies. So now we have topic pending for deploying web applications, which we will cover in some other session. Okay, what else we can cover today? Okay, you guys can give me the presenting rights.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the presenter now. So, okay, record this. Recovery domain config, manage servers, backup and recovery. Now let's cover this part for utilizing the admin server. So for administrative tool, utilizing the admin console is in like you can say practical task. So I will give you a brief overview about how you can utilize your administration console. Okay, so this will be like an overview of your admin console. So you guys have already been managing everything from the console already, like starting, stopping everything, creating everything, making the changes using lock and edit. So all those things comes under this administration console thing. So we will see some more details about the same. Whom should I make the presenter? Who can share his screen? Vinod?
I can if it's okay. Or Amit, if you want.
Vinod, you can do it. You're the man.
Okay, so Vinod, get the presenter now. So it will be like it will be some tips and tricks how to like properly how you can properly use the admin console. So that will only come with the experience, like as like because there is no like straightforward like steps or like any documentation for same. So it will come as like as you work on the same. So you will learn it that way. So I will show you like how you can effectively and efficiently use the admin console. So you can see those things. Yeah, login into the admin console.
Yeah.
Go to home. No, 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 no. There is a home button. Yeah. So when you log in for the first time on admin console, you are presented with this screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So what there are many sections here. Different sections are there. You can see all the sections which are present. So the home page at the extreme right left hand side at the top, there is a change center. So we have that change center for clicking on, like, if we are making any change, if we are making any change into any configuration, we do it with this change center. So we need to initiate lock and edit and do the change, then activate the change. Okay.
So just to start and stop, we don't need to go in the change center, right?
No. Only for configuration change. If you are like creating something, or you are editing something, or you are deleting something, at that time only. If you are starting or stopping anything, there is no need.
All right.
Okay. Uh, there is a hyperlink there, view change and restarts. Can you go there?
What is it you said?
No. At the in the change center itself,
Oh.
view changes and restarts. Yeah. So what it shows is, you can always see a brief description of every screen
Mm-hmm.
at the starting. So here you can see change list. So there are two
Yeah.
tabs. One is the change list and another one is restart checklist. So change list is for if there are any pending changes exist in the configuration, they will be displayed here. Okay, so you can read out the what is written there. This page lists the
Pending changes currently applied to the domain but not yet activated. Click Activate Change to save all changes to the domain. Be sure to check the Restart Checklist page for a list of changes that require restart.
right. So until we activate the changes, whatever changes we make, all the changes will be displayed here. Suppose we will see the demo as well. Can you go to base domain,
This domain?
into servers?
Okay. Server.
Go to servers, go to
Okay.
admin server.
I mean from terminal?
Yeah, terminal itself.
Oh,
Now
okay.
change the listen address to localhost.
Hold
No, not in terminal, in the console itself.
on. Okay. Admin servers. All right.
Change the listen address to localhost. Now save the change, don't activate it.
Oh, I already. Sorry.
Yeah. You activated? Now
Yeah,
you can go again into lock and edit.
I did.
Now go again and change it to the same IP which was there earlier.
Okay.
192.168.0.23. Like, I have remembered the IP now.
Yeah, you got good memory.
Now I keep forgetting everything in few minutes. Now save but don't activate the changes.
Okay.
Now you go to view changes and restarts. It's like useful when you are like when you are making many changes. So at that time you can see what are the changes you have made. Okay. So here you can see is that there are many. So you have only make change in listen address, right?
Yeah.
But apart from that, there are many other changes which are done internally via Weblogic. So you change only at one place, but Weblogic changes the same thing in other places as well. So those kind of all changes, you can see that here they are accessible. You can click on that cluster address attribute. There is a cluster
Cluster.
address, the first hyperlink here only in the change column.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can see like what kind of change is being performed there. So here you can see is this is some setting for SIP. So there are like different settings. So since we changed the IP, so the IP is changed now. So this is for. So now can you go again to view changes and restarts? So these are the changes. So there is a notice also there in red which says that you currently have a mix of changes. So some requires the restart. There are multiple columns here. First is the what property is being changed. So listen address is being changed. What is the type of property? So listen address is an server attribute, and the description means what you have modified. So currently you have modified the admin server listen address from localhost to 192.168.0.20. So it displays whatever the change you are making, it displays everything here. And since this change is a dynamic change, so you need to restart the admin server. So it is saying restart is required. Now what you need to restart, that where you can see that you need to go into restart checklist to see what you need to restart. Now go there.
Where do I go, you said?
In the second tab, restart checklist.
Second tab.
There is one, first is change list, then restart checklist at top.
Oh, okay, I got it. So I need to restart admin server.
So yeah, this is your restart checklist, that once you activate the changes, you need to restart the admin server. Now activate the changes. Now see, it is even saying that all changes have been activated. That means whatever all the changes we made, those are fine. However, one item must be restarted for changes to take effect, and that one item is admin server. Now go to change list. You will see that there will be no change which is pending, as all changes are applied successfully.
Oh yeah.
Right? So only we have a restart checklist, which will clear only when we restart the admin server. So no need right now. Similarly, you can try one more thing. Okay, go to deployments, lock and edit. Go to deployments.
Okay.
Go to any deployment. We need to change the target, existing target, to some other server. Go inside the, click on the application. No, click on the application. Then go to the targets. So currently it is target to Amitwan. Now you can target it to ABC. Now save, but don't activate the changes. Just save. Now see the changes and restarts. So now you will see the changes there are. So now we see that for ABC we have some changes related to deployments there. So we have assigned our application, advertisement application, to ABC server. And there are some related changes related to that change only. So because you changed it to ABC, so there are some other changes as well. Can you do one thing? Can you click on listen port, the second last item in first column? Yeah. Okay, this is nice. So this is fine. Yeah. Now you can activate the changes.
What were you looking here?
No, I was just looking that the port has been 7003, so it's fine. So now again go to view changes and restart. So it is saying that we need to restart one item, and that would be admin server related to the previous change which we made. Because we made some change in admin server related to listen address. So we need to restart to take the. Okay, so this, are we clear with the change center? Why we use this change center and how we use this change center? Because like you guys are constantly using it, lock and edit and release configuration, we are aware. So we need to do lock and edit whenever we are making any change, and once we are done with the change, we need to activate the changes.
See, I try to restart the admin server on the restart checklist.
Yeah, it will not restart from here because there is no node manager site.
Oh, okay. But the admin server is already restarted, right? Running.
It's running, but you can have like restarted from here if your node manager was associated with admin. So you can like restart, but since there is no node manager running, so that's why you're not able to restart.
So I gotta go from server and restart.
No, you need to go to terminal and then first stop it from the terminal. You can stop it from the console itself, and then you need to go to terminal. There you need to go to the bin directory and
Okay.
start admin.sh to restart the admin server.
So I gotta start from server here first, right?
Yeah, you can stop from the console itself.
Okay, stop. Now we
Admin.
start here.
Yeah, just stop. So our admin server is coming up. Yeah, try to see the logs till it comes into running mode. Okay.
Logs.
Yeah, usually we check the logs until it says that okay, server started in running mode. So till that time we usually see the logs. Tail, no dot out.
Tail.
No hub dot.
Logs.
No hub dot out. Yeah.
Okay, no. You see any odd messages?
No,
This
that is
morning.
fine. Just
That's good.
fine. Yeah. These are only like notice. So, I'm not sure. So I guess server has started in running mode. Only like you can remove the all URL after console because you are like
Oh,
you have the wrong URL in the URL. In the address bar. And you
okay.
also changed, yeah. Okay, now do one more thing. So this was the change center section.
Uh huh.
Now the next section is how do I section.
How do I?
Section. You can see in section here how do I in the left side in the middle of your screen.
Left.
Yeah,
Do I,
right here.
do I have to go to
No, it's visible here only. It's an help section basically. How do I?
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So why we have this section? This section shows you the help topics. So Weblogic comes with help documentation or documentation related to each and every part of the Weblogic screen. And why it come with that? To make your life easier. Okay. So right now we are in manage server screen, right?
Yeah.
So what are options here? We have options to create new managed server, clone or delete managed server. And how do I do that? If I don't know, I can follow the how do I section to read the
Uh,
documentation. So here you have how to create managed server, how to clone server, how do I delete managed server, how do I delete admin server, how to start and stop server. So can you click on the delete the administration server? This is help only, so you can like always click on the help and you can learn more about any feature if you have like any doubt or you
we
want
can
to
only learn.
enhance.
We can only learn about the these five things.
No, no,
We
no,
can.
no. It will, it is contextual help.
Uh huh.
So it is in context to what is in the main screen.
Oh, okay, got it.
So if you go to deployments, now go to
It's gonna.
deployment, the
Yeah,
help
got it.
section, yeah, the help topics will change as per the screen. See,
It's basically Anu's sitting in the how do I section when you are right.
yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
So from here you can like, it's like even like very good thing because that's like very helpful section. So you can click on any of the how do I
Uh huh.
section and you can learn more about it.
Okay.
Even the help is like not too much, so you can try clicking on anyone. You can start and stop or deploy it enterprise application.
Oh, it'll tell you how to do it, huh?
Yeah. So it has like everything in the detail. And this section changes like help topics as per the screen in which you are. So it's like quite helpful for new persons learning Weblogic. Now you can close this, you can go back there.
This help is only related to the console, right? Not terminal.
Right.
Okay.
You can close this tab. Now we go back again, can go back again to that main.
To a
Yeah.
server.
Now go to click on environment plus button. Now go to you can say machines. See, now you see the help section for how to create and configure machine, how to delete machine, how to assign server instances to machine. So all kind of options you will see here. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So this was the help section. So it will keep updating as per the context of your main screen. Now, if you want to like go to overall help, full help section,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
in front of like, yeah, right, just click on that. So it will open the full help in new window. You can search all the topics. You can,
Notes or content.
yeah, so you do not need a book. Even the help itself is available with your Weblogic installation. So you don't need to go anywhere. The full help is always available with you. So if you have any doubts, you can first check it here. If your answer is still unsatisfied, then you need to go to Google.
Mm-hmm.
If you are still unsatisfied, then you need to contact someone in your team. And if even he doesn't know about it, then you need to go to the Oracle ticket. You need to raise and ticket to Oracle team and they will work it out.
Okay.
Okay. Now close this tab. Now the another section is your system status section.
Yeah.
Why do we have this one? It shows overall system status of your environment, like how many managed server you have, how many managed servers are running in good condition, how many are like in failed state or critical state. Overloaded is when it is overloaded with the number of requests, like it's overloaded, it has high load, at that time it will go into overloaded. Or is there any warning, is there any hung thread, then it will go into warning state. So you can check the health from here. So if the health is okay for all the servers, then we are good. So here it is okay is coming only for one server, and I guess that one server is admin server only because rest of the servers are down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you restart the start m1.sh from the terminal?
Okay.
So once you restart the start m1.sh, the OK health status will turn to 2 instead of 1, because at that time we will be having two servers which are in OK condition. So have you restarted from the backend?
Yeah.
Can you see the logs? No one put out.
In the terminal?
Yeah.
Well, I did the start m1.sh already.
Yeah. We need to just check the logs. What is the current status? If it is running
Tail
or not.
log?
Yeah. No. Tail nohub.out.
Okay, okay.
This is the script.
May not be running. Administration server may not be running. Will be disabled. Warning.
Yeah,
What
because
is it?
see, we changed it to local host, so it will only connect to 127.0.0.1. So if you change your admin server listen address to 127.0.0.1, then only managed server will be able to connect.
But didn't we change back to the one? Oh, you mean I gotta change to localhost, the listen board?
You
Yes.
can change it to port listen address 127.0.0.1. So that is like the absolute IP, the fully qualified name, fully qualified IP.
For the administration server, right?
Yeah. Now
This one?
change the.
I think he already did that.
Yeah, we changed it to.
It was
We did that for when we were configuring the remote managed server with Amit PC.
yeah.
But our when we configured our startup script, the admin server URL which we have gave is 127.0.0.1. So you can do one thing, you can cancel this, release configuration.
What is this?
This is for your Ubuntu, you can remind me later.
Okay. We'll go to terminal and check for IP config.
No. Go to terminal and cat the start m1.sh file.
Start.
m1.sh.
It says no directory.
I guess M is in capital.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Small mistake, huh?
Yes.
Localhost.
Yeah, so we changed it to some other IP, so we need to give it the IP which we have set it for admin server.
Yeah, just change this to localhost, right?
No. Yeah. You can make it to local host as well.
Because I changed like all this server, you know, like what do you call all this server,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I gave the local host address, you know.
Okay.
I have to change all these to local. I mean the 192 IP, or I can change the, you know, the listen address of admin server as a local host, you know.
Yeah, you can do that.
So I don't have to do for all of them, you know.
Yeah.
Now let's try to run, right?
Yes. Actually, you will need to like restart admin server and then like do it all over again. So you can try it. So you will need to restart admin server first.
I need to lock and edit, no, right?
No, no, no. For restart, login is not needed.
Okay, restart SSL,
No, 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 no.
shut down.
First shut down and then start from the backend. Start admin.sh.
Oh, okay.
Is it up now?
Yeah, it's running.
You can check the logs as well. Okay. Okay. Well.
Okay, now it's running M1.
So when you go to the accumulated server status, you will see that previously it was showing only one and now it is showing two because we have
Yeah.
two servers running,
Right here,
right?
right?
Yeah. So this was like the some major components of your administration console. So tomorrow also we will continue the same session and we will be continuing this and we will be learning more about the administration console, how we can customize it as per our need. Okay. So we will
Yeah,
be check.
tomorrow I won't be able to take class, but I'll check the video.
Yeah, sure. Sure, Vinod. Okay. I will place assignment basically for you guys for today. You guys will be having some time for doing the assignment today.
Yeah.
The assignment will be nothing but the same questions which you asked earlier. So we will be having assignment. So we will be having assignments to So we will be having assignments for learning VI and
Uh-huh.
learning. I will be giving a page of you can say commands which you can take a printout, and so you can paste it somewhere where like you can see those while working. So that way like you can learn more about all the Unix commands. What are all the Unix different type of Unix command and their arguments and parameters. That will be like quite helpful.
Okay.
Okay.
So you'll be giving us a Unix command that is very helpful for the like a real-time work too, right?
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
So you are uploading in the video, or you are just giving in the chat box?
Actually, yeah, there is a different folder for that, but the problem is right now you guys don't have permission to that. So I have asked Shripal, and Shripal will be providing the permission by tomorrow. From tomorrow onwards, you can grab from there, but today I will place it inside the videos folder only. So probably in next 15 to 20 minutes or half an hour, after half an hour, you can check the videos folder. You will find the assignment with the commands there.
Oh, we cannot print it today. We just can see again.
Yeah, you can see, you can print whenever you want. So there is like no requirement. You just need to learn about those things. Nothing much. Right?
Okay.
And you will need to like, there will be assignment as you said. So you can try to create a domain as well with a different name. Okay. So guys,
Okay.
are we good to drop for today? If anyone don't have any queries, we will meet tomorrow again at the same time.
Yes.
And yeah, check out the videos folder in half an hour. So you will find the assignment and more details there.
Okay.
Okay. So guys, have a good day ahead. Thanks for joining. Bye bye.
Good night.
And goodbye.